The International Champions Cup continuing with Bayern Munich and Arsenal. Fervent interest, of course, in these clubs out here in Asia at this time of the year. Always great atmosphere, and the allure and glamour given the global nature of the structure of this International Champions Cup. Games continuing in coming days here in China and all across the United States. Arsenal, one of 5 English Premier League teams involved. There are 5 from Italy, with Juventus the champions, both Milan clubs, Roma and Sampdoria, PSG and Lyon of France, and the aristocrats of Real Madrid and Barcelona awaiting their bow. Elite company. The man has won it everywhere he's gone, won everything pretty much against a man short of trophies in recent years. 2 of the major personalities of the last 2 decades in European football nonetheless. New kit for this tour for Arsenal and a new sponsor's message, which I'm afraid I cannot translate for you, even if I wanted to. A more traditional feel to this outfit for Bayern, certainly. I think it's called retro, isn't it? Anyway. Thomas Muller's going to captain Bayern, and it will be Peter Cech to captain Arsenal. And that will also confirm that there has been a late change to the starting lineup here for Arsenal, because Per Mertesacker was on the original team sheet, and it looks like he is going to sit it out. Not a time of the year to take a risk. Mertesacker, of course, a player who got seriously injured in pre-season last year. That may also explain the thinking there. Something of a goalkeeper shortage for Bayern. Manny Neuer and Sven Ulreich still working their way back to fitness, and all of those who featured successfully in the big international tournaments have been given additional time off. So no Joshua Kimmich, Niklas Süle, Sebastian Rudy, nor Arturo Vidal. But Corentin Tolisso is in, and so too James Rodriguez. Arsenal's travelling party to Asia and Australia a long way from full strength. This is the starting lineup, and it does include Alexandre Lacazette and the other high-profile signing of the summer for Arsenal, Sead Kolasinac, who has arrived on a free transfer from Schalke. But no Mertesacker, and that's a late change. Guan Xing all set to get it underway here. Bayern from left to right.
Came out of that tie with any credit.
Ribéry trying to run on the outside of Maitland-Niles, twisting and turning him. Overload this side. Seemed to be a hand in that. Hammers had the hit. He's 34, going on 18, this fellow, Frank Ribéry. That's how he speaks about himself.
I think Bayern know they can't rely on Frank Ribéry forever. You saw his quality there. Ribéry had an excellent campaign last season. Injuries have blighted him over the past 3 years.
And then he caught ball watching. Muller has a swipe at it. Little left. He thought about having a hit, took on a lot then. Maitland-Niles has given a penalty away, but that was just too sharp and strong for him, for the youngster. Arsenal are contesting it.
Arsenal not happy here at all, Paul.
Niles, I did not touch him.
Good industry from Bernat to get into that position. There's not a great deal in it, maybe slightly clumsy.
Well, it doesn't look good for the youngster, does it? Didn't really look fully focused as Bernat came onto him, I have to say that. Lewandowski then. drives it home, and Bayern lead 1-0 here in Shanghai. They feel hard done by Arsenal. Lewandowski could not care either way. Czech went the wrong way.
He really looks in doubt with Robert Lewandowski. It's a superb penalty. Petr Cech couldn't read him. And the second top scorer in the Bundesliga last season. One of the best strikers in the world. Puts that away coolly, and Bayern, I have to say, have started very well and probably deserve their advantage. Line today.
Welbeck's ball in was a good one. It was a fabulous strike by Ozil, and it hit Tom Stark. And I don't think he knew much about it. If Ozil had been able to steer it either side, surely Arsenal were level.
Fine work from Danny Welbeck, who needs a full season fit. And he picks out the run of Ozil brilliantly, up against many of his international teammates here.
Really, and for many fans, their best performance. Thomas Muller, Arsenal opened up, they're 2 down, except the only disappointment is that Tolisso was offside. Let off for Arsenal.
Regardless, wonderful weight on the header. Oh, it's a woeful decision.
Way onside.
He can bend round.
Lacazette is in here for Arsenal, and he's denied by a brilliant stop by Starker.
Was almost certain he was going to bury that, Alexander Lacazette. There's the combination we've been talking about. And that threaded ball into Lacazette was spot on. Great goalkeeping from the veteran who, as you say, is filling in perfectly.
Having a bit of a lesson off the venerable Ribéry at the moment. Bernat and Cech again, and another deflection on it.
Not playing in his number one position, but he showed too much of the outside to Ribéry for that chance for Bernat. A full credit to Petr Cech, who's
Rodriguez is free and nobody's really picking him up the other side of the box. That's where it's aimed. He had so much time, Rodriguez, and yet again Petr Cech comes to Arsenal's rescue. How much time did James Rodriguez have before Arsenal woke up to that? That's straight at Cech. He can't believe he's not scored though, James, and understandably.
Arsenal starting to get a little bit more comfortable. The weight on the pass was wonderful.
The question
as well.
Sorry, Rob. I think the question should be aimed at Kolasinac. It's his job to go and Bramall. Can shift, couldn't quite get on that and keep it. And again, Arsenal looking a bit misshapen here. Coman, oh, Lewandowski. James denied by Cech. Did Lewandowski leave that? Surely not.
Arsenal exposed down their left-hand side again, the Bayern right. Wonderful swift play from Bayern, and this time Coman went early with the ball.
There you are, Lewandowski. Score it. I'm mystified by that, really, having watched him so often in those positions, and it's not like him to give a teammate a chance in front of goal, that's for sure. Maybe he felt he couldn't get there, but he looked for Lewandowski, who beat him from the penalty spot. Leaves it to Alaba. And Cech gets down comfortably.
At the moment, relatively routine from Petr Cech. Lewandowski can also take them. He really added that to his game last season in the Bundesliga. Out-and-out striker at the club in Lewandowski. It's hard to find back up for him.
Theo Walcott for Arsenal. And Früchtel comfortable, really. Was that the best option from that angle for Walcott? Keen as he must be to get a goal.
This is the kind of angle he likes shooting at, with the instep sweeping it towards the far corner. But he did have reinforcements on the right-hand side of the penalty area.